he grabbed me and hit my hand on the floor really hard. He's like, no, the f you're not. And he grabbed me by my hair, dragged me to the ground.
Florida Keys, the 25th of May, 2026. Domestic battery on vacation. A suspect with the victim's blood on his clothing. A victim with no phone, no local support, and no way out. This is what Florida domestic violence law looks like under those facts.
On your shorts on your shirt.
Oh yeah, I guess so, yeah. Oh shit. God damn.
So what happened?
Well, okay, so we went out, we went some drinks, then we came back, and she was being like aggressive in the car, and she was like, you know, I'm leaving, blah, blah, blah. I was like, you can't leave because we're not from here. She's from California, I'm from Texas. We just came down on vacation.
Are y'all dating or what?
Yeah, no, we've been dating for about a year and a half.
Like long distance or what?
No, I mean, we've been dating in person, but she came down to Florida to visit me.
Yeah, but you said she's from California.
Yeah, she's from California, I'm from Texas, but I moved down to
So where do you
Florida.
guys live right now?
I work in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
So I do life insurance, so I work in my office in Fort Lauderdale. So then we came down to here to just kind of enjoy the sunset, whatever the case. We started having drinks, whatever. Everything was fine. But then, like, as we were out, she started being really emotional, like really being upset about a lot of things because we've had issues in our relationship about, like, commitment problems, things like that. And then we were over here in the car, we got food, and when we were in the car, she was kind of being, like, kind of aggressive in a way, and then being like, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So then she started walking off, and then me, myself, I don't want her to walk off by herself. And this is my up because I was being like, you're not going to walk off by yourself because that's kind of messed up. So I came right here, and I, like, tried to turn around, and then she started being like, whatever. So then I was like, not, and then that was when I did, like, kind of pull her back, and she fell. She fell, and that would have been on...
You got your ID?
Yeah, no, that's fine. But that was probably whenever she fell, and that was when she scraped her elbow, and then she kept, like, walking away. So it just came down to a point where...
Do me a favor, sit down right there with your back up against that phone.
We were arguing.
Who's waiting? Is that your boyfriend, your husband?
My ex-boyfriend. I came here to Florida to visit him. He doesn't, like, know what's happening when he's drunk, but he grabbed me by the hair and shoved me to the ground and hit my head. And then beat me.
Let me see your elbow. Lift your elbow up. Okay, so listen to me. You obviously have injuries. Do you want an ambulance right now?
I don't know.
Okay, just yes or no. I just need to know if you want to.
I don't think anything's broken.
Alright, so let's start from the beginning. He lives in Florida?
No. He lives in Fort Lauderdale right now. He's working from Texas. We decided to take a trip to the Keys together.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from California.
Okay.
He's from Texas. We had a lot to drink tonight, but I guess he didn't like the way that I was, like, walking away from him. I was trying to, like, de-escalate the situation. And then he grabbed me by my hair multiple times, dragged me to the ground, hit my head, hit my elbow. Like, you can see he's much bigger than me.
Are you guys renting this house?
No, I banged on the neighbor's door for help because he took my phone and wouldn't give it to me. And then the neighbor said, give her her f***ing phone. My mom was on the phone. He's talking to his parents.
You guys are you dating? I know you said ex.
We're seeing each other, yes.
How long have you been seeing each other?
The past, like, year, but not in person because he's lived in Fort Lauderdale working and I've lived in California.
Okay.
I'm here to visit him and we came to have a trip together. You just got really aggressive.
Do you have ID on you?
Yeah, it's in my purse.
Okay, we're gonna get the ID. Do you mind running them?
Will you do me a favor and stand over by this fence? I need to take pictures of your injuries.
So prior to this whole happening, were you guys arguing about something?
Yeah, we were walking down. We were just arguing about that. He wanted to go home a little bit earlier than I did, and he didn't like that I wanted to stay out. He wanted to go inside and eat his pizza. I said, I'm not comfortable going inside with you. I'm going to call my mom. He grabbed my phone from me, put it in his pocket. I said, please give me my phone. That's all I need. Like, we don't need any.
You said you didn't want to go inside to eat pizza and you didn't feel comfortable. Why was that? Because you guys were arguing?
Yes, because he was pushing me all along this way. And I was like, please don't touch me. I just want to call my mom. I don't want to make any problems. I love you. This is the last thing that I want to do. He's never put his hands on me.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask you. Have you guys ever fought before?
He's grabbed me by my arm, but nothing like this. Like, he's trying to grab me by my hair and shove me to the ground. And then,
that was inside the house or outside?
No, that was outside the house right here.
What were y'all arguing about when she fell on Duval?
Oh, no, she just fell.
Yeah, but y'all were arguing about something.
No. That was whenever we were walking, we were just talking, and she just, like, lost her balance.
That's all.
Everything.
I was across the street. I watched the whole thing.
And then she was like, you just let me fall, like, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you walked off the hurt. Like, from that.
So from there to here, you guys have been going at it.
No, not at all. We went to go get pizza, and I already told her from that moment, I was like, you're very drunk. Like, you're really drunk. Like, you're making a lot of big arguments and things. Like, I'm just trying to get home.
What was she arguing about specifically?
Just a relationship.
Oh, so just like little relationship stuff?
Yeah, like that's really it. And then it just compiled onto a point of just like a problem.
Well, she like cut type of thing. She kept like one thing after another.
Like, and I get it. I get how it kind of looks on both sides, but like that's kind of how the whole issue went.
So okay, so then here she tried to walk away.
Yeah.
And
like
you try to grab her to stop her.
Exactly, and
then she fell.
She fell.
It hit her elbow.
And then
where did she fall?
Right here is when she fell. And then she walked over there, and she kept trying to walk away. And then doing the same thing. And then like honestly, it was a matter of like me just trying to turn her around, and she would
try to talk to her. Or?
Yeah, but then it did get aggressive, and that was on me.
What do you mean aggressive?
Because it was a point like I grabbed her because it was my so it was me grabbing her, and that was when she fell. And then when she was like, "Look, like I'm just trying to."
Okay, when you say grab her, what do you mean? Like you were
grabbed her and was like, "Look, like I'm trying to."
Where did you grab her?
On her hair. Like,
you grabbed her by her hair?
Yeah, and it was kind of
to do what?
To just try to be like, stop walking away. And I tried to grab her by her arm, and that was when she's like pushed me away, being aggressive. And that was my mess up.
He grabbed you by the hair, right?
Yes. And dragged me to the ground, and then every time I tried to get up, he kept grabbing me by my hair. Obviously, I'm not strong enough to defend myself, so I ran over to the neighbor's house. I banged on his door. He was kind enough to answer. And, yeah.
I just want to see if you have any other injuries. Do you feel like you're hurt anywhere else? Your knees, anything like that?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just this.
Okay. What about your head? Is your head hurting?
My head hurts right
Do you
here.
mind if I check it?
Yeah. Finally, he was like, give her phone right now. I called my mom. The neighbor was on the phone with my mom. And she said, please call the cops right now. So I think he called the cops.
Yeah. I'm going to grab my med bag and clean her up a little bit.
I get you're remorseful about it, but I just need you to tell me exactly what happened and what course of action in the timeline.
So pretty much, like I said, so we came over here. We were walking the way. She started coming over here, and I was like, no, like you can't walk away to a point we don't know. And that was when I pulled, and then she fell. And then she was like, no, blah, blah, like get away from me. I was like, no, like you can't walk away in a place we don't know. So she started going that way. Same scenario that way.
And you went to grab her arm, and she was like hitting your hands off of you.
Like be weird about her. She is really drunk right now.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about you grabbed her. Okay.
And then she would fall, and then the same scenario, and I maybe didn't acknowledge my strength upon the point. But then so then I pulled, and then she fell again, and that was probably when I was like stop trying to walk away.
So you went to grab her by her arm to get her to stop walking away.
Yeah, and then
hold on. I'm gonna recite it back to you.
Yeah.
You went to grab her by her arm to stop her from walking away. She hit your hand away from you.
That was right here.
And then you grabbed her by her hair.
Right, and then she just
to stop her from walking away.
Yeah.
And then she fell.
And then she fell, and then she started walking that way, and that was when she was really upset. I started screaming. Same scenario, we started going away. I tried to turn around, she didn't listen, so then that was when I got upset because I was like,
where are you guys staying?
Right here. We're in a hotel over here.
Don't get up, stay right there.
And you're sure you're not hurt anywhere else?
My head really hurts right here, but I don't know if it's just like from me hitting it. I don't know.
Did he hit it?
He grabbed me and hit my head on the floor really hard.
So he was hitting your head off the floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you fell crossing the street, when you guys went to go get pizza, were you guys arguing then too?
Not really bad. He was just mostly being like, we need to go home. And I was like, I don't really feel comfortable, like, being alone with you right now. So I'm just going to walk, like, a little bit behind you. And he's like, no, the f*** you're not. And he grabbed me by my hair, dragged me.
Well, no, I know here.
Okay, yeah.
So when you guys were getting pizza on Duval, and you fell into the street, like, off the sidewalk, do you remember that, like, an hour and a half ago?
Yes, that was me.
Okay.
That was me.
He didn't, like, yank you down or...
No, he was being like, get up, let's go, let's f***ing go. And... like, I'm drunk,
I get it, it's okay.
So he didn't, like, shove me at that point. The only time that he put his hands on me
was over here?
like, right here. And then I said, can I please have my phone? All I want to do is call my mom. And he said, no. As soon as the neighbor came out, he was like, oh, Okay, like other people were involved, so he came over and gave me my phone. I called my mom. She was like, you need to call the cops right now. So I said, are you calling the cops? The neighbor said, yes, I'm calling the cops right now. They're on their way. Just please wait right here. So I waited for you guys. Okay. But all in that little circle right there, he kept grabbing me by my hair. Every time I got up, he dragged me to the ground.
Okay. You're alright. Just take some deep breaths. It's okay. Listen, you don't have to explain anything more, okay? It's alright. I'm gonna go talk to her. Hang out with her for a second.
I just don't want to get him in trouble. Like, that's not my goal here. I just want to be safe.
We're trying to make sure both of you are safe. That's what we're doing, okay?
Yeah, I don't want to...
So let me go talk to her, okay? Just breathe.
Okay.
Okay? Deep breaths, long deep breaths.
Okay.
Slow your breathing down. I get it's upsetting. Hang out with her for a
Scary.
second. I know it is. It's okay. That's why we're here, right?
Yeah.
Hang out with her for a second, and then I'm going to go talk to the other officer, okay?
Okay. What's really just like scary about this whole situation is like we've been off and on for like a year. I've told him multiple times like what's happened with me and my ex. He knows that like my ex has done this shit to me, and he promised me like he would never put his hands on me. And then tonight he just drank too much. I've never seen this side of him ever, and I just don't know what to do in this situation because obviously I want to protect myself, but like I don't want to get him in trouble. I care about him and his family a lot. Like he hurt me, so I just don't know what to do.
Hi, I'm really sorry. I don't mean to wake you up. I know that they had a whole issue outside. Just really quick rundown what happened. She knocked at your door for help.
Banging on the door, hysterical, yelling, butt on the elbow.
Yeah,
And she told me that they basically pulled her down or not. Was going to call the police. She gave her my phone.
Did she have her phone on her?
She didn't actually have my phone.
Okay.
She wanted to use my phone to call the police. I gave her my phone. She started trying to call her mom.
Okay.
Didn't answer. He comes up. She's just getting really hysterical. So I said, just stay back, whatever.
Yeah.
And then that's when I called a non-emergency number.
Okay.
And then basically he's trying to go, be all calm now, whatever. I said, well, why don't you go get her phone? And then she called her mom on her phone. And basically sat here while we did.
And he had her phone?
He had her phone. I just at the hotel, motel, whatever.
Okay,
So
all right.
that's kind of what I got from it.
Okay, yeah, so she just basically needed someone for some help.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
I
all it was.
appreciate
Yeah.
it. I didn't need to wake you up again
Yeah, no
or bring
problem.
back to bed, but
No
thank you so
problem.
much. Can I have your key? What's in your hand?
Put your hand behind your back.
I'm just gonna drop that for a second.
She's going to explain to you what's going on, okay?
Alright, so obviously you guys had a little altercation tonight based on what you told me, based on her injuries. You know, as you know, in the state of Florida, we have no tolerance when it comes to domestic violence, domestic battery. It is determined that, you know, because of her injuries, you are the primary on this. So because of that, I'll be taking you with me to county. Do you understand? Okay. Now, I just have a question. Is this the hotel room?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, does she have a key to get in?
No, that's
Okay, so this will be her. I'm gonna put this.
This is the
Devin,
hotel room.
I'm sorry.
Stop. Nope.
Okay.
We're gonna have you fill out some forms here in a minute, okay?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my.
Take a deep breath. So what did we just talk about?
Yeah,
And you said you understood.
No, that's not love. I know that's not love. It's
So don't apologize.
Okay.
It's okay. Take a deep breath.
You deserve better. You deserve better. You deserve better.
Alright, so I'm gonna, we're gonna go up to the jail. It's not far. We'll be there in like 10 minutes, not even.
I would rather go to jail, literally. I'd rather
Yes,
go
you're not
sit.
going to jail.
I'd rather go sit with someone than be by myself in there.
Remember what I told you? Nice hot shower. Call your mom after.
My mom's probably asleep.
Just so you got to breathe.
I know, I'm just really scared.
I guarantee you the fact that she just had to have somebody call the cops for her daughter, she's not sleeping.
The man was charged with misdemeanor battery. His case is currently pending.
Can a Florida officer choose not to arrest when probable cause exists? Does a victim saying, "I do not want him in trouble," change that obligation? What does the law actually require, and what happens when it is ignored? Florida statute 741.29, subsection 3. Mandatory arrest. When an officer has probable cause to believe domestic violence has occurred, the officer shall arrest the person believed to be the primary aggressor. Arrest is not discretionary. The victim's stated preference is legally irrelevant. Florida statute 741.28. Subsection 3. Household member defined. A continuing and significant relationship of a romantic or intimate nature qualifies. Cohabitation is not required. Dating couples, long-distance partners, and on and off relationships all fall within the statute. Florida Statute 784.03. Battery. Misdemeanor. First degree. 3 elements: intentional touching or striking against the will of the other person, or intentionally causing bodily harm. All 3 elements were established by the suspect's own on-camera statements. Intent element under section 784.03. Satisfied by admission, suspect stated on camera he grabbed the victim to stop her from walking away. A purposeful act with a stated goal satisfies the intent requirement. Lack of awareness of one's own strength does not negate intent under Florida law. Florida Statute 787.02. False imprisonment. Forcibly restraining another person against their will without lawful authority. Confiscating a victim's phone to prevent her from calling for help may constitute a separate criminal charge beyond battery. This element was present but not charged. Florida Statute 741.293. Primary aggressor. 6 statutory factors: injury severity, likelihood of future harm, self-defense claim, prior history, size and strength. All 6 factors pointed to the male subject. Victim had documented injuries. Suspect had none. No self-defense claim was raised. The determination under Florida law was unambiguous. Terry v. Ohio, 392 U.S. 11968. Investigative detention. Pre-arrest on-scene questioning is governed by Terry, not Miranda. The suspect is not yet in custody during the initial interview. Statements made at this stage are generally admissible at trial. Miranda v. Arizona, 384 U.S. 4361966. Custodial interrogation. Miranda attaches when a reasonable person would believe they are no longer free to leave. Lesson in extended domestic violence interviews. Administer Miranda early. Early advisement eliminates admissibility challenges before they arise. Graham v. Connor, 490 U.S. 3861989. Objective reasonableness. Standard. Force is judged from the perspective of a reasonable officer at the scene, not with hindsight. Officers here used verbal commands and handcuffs on a fully compliant subject. Force was proportionate. No legal exposure for the arresting officer. Florida Statute 741.3. Civil injunction for protection against domestic violence. This remedy exists independent of the criminal case. Key lesson: a victim who declines to cooperate with prosecutors still retains full access to civil protection. Criminal and civil remedies are parallel, not sequential.